Yo, what's going on everybody? It's your boy Call Me Meech, and I am back with a special video for you guys, man, here. So today's video is going to be something that you all probably would not expect that was coming from me. But guys, today we are going to be doing, yes, as you can see by the thumbnail and the title, we are going to be doing a Galaxy Opal Kawhi Leonard gameplay. Alright, so first, I do want to go ahead and say, if you are new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the bell notification. That way you do not ever miss a new video, as well as if at any point during this video you do rock with the video, you do like what you see, go ahead and drop a like, as it does help us get recommended and it does help us grow. So I appreciate you all, man. But first, before we go ahead and get into that, I want to go ahead and give a shout out to my boy Hayden for letting me go ahead and hop on this account to do this Galaxy Opal Kawhi Leonard gameplay, because as you know, I did not grind for this card on my account. So I know that there's been gameplays out and everything, but I'm going to give you a type of gameplay that I personally want to go ahead and do. So first, before we get into that, let's take a look at the card. As you already maybe know, Kawhi Leonard he's nice, okay? So you see his 3-point shot to 94. Mid-range is a 95, and just kind of taking a look, he's pretty elite everywhere. His pass accuracy is a little low, but of course he has great defense, little low on rebounding, great speed with ball, lateral quickness, and yeah, so I mean the card's pretty juiced, guys. Taking a look at the tendencies, he's going to be one of the best defenders that you will see. As you can see, he has 100 pass interception on ball and contest shot with a 98 block shot tendency. So Kawhi Leonard on the defensive end is going to be ridiculous. Now, just taking a look at his badges on next gen specifically, that's what this gameplay is going to be on. He does have 32 GOAT badges and 26 Hall of Fame badges. So just kind of taking a look at the badges, I mean, there's not badges that he doesn't have. This card is going to be way better on next gen as well because of Hall of Fame blinders, which on current gen turns into Hall of Fame steady shooter. But Hall of Fame is actually the best tier of that badge if you do have it. So just taking a look at the badges, he has pretty much everything that you would need to kind of get going, guys. Of course, you can give him corner specialist, rim protector, not a lot of other badges. I personally would probably get him myself, but I do believe he does come with 6 additional badge slots that you can put some additional badges on. So that is a look at Kawhi Leonard. What we're going to kind of be doing is that I've watched gameplays before, and usually it's cut and chopped out, and that's cool and all, but what I'm going to be doing is probably just giving you a full gameplay unedited so you can see the card fully in action. And I'm probably only going to do maybe like a quarter of gameplay, maybe like the first quarter, and show that so you can see raw footage of how this card actually moves and how he works in action. Okay, no edits, no chops, so I'm not cutting out anything bad. You're going to see it a full quarter of gameplay for Kawhi Leonard. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do. So guys, like I said, if you are here, hope you enjoyed the video. Go ahead and hit a like, and then let's go ahead and get a game started here. All right, guys, so as we load into the gameplay here, I'm going to go ahead and just do a few settings myself, just so we make sure that we kind of give, like, you're going to get the feel as if I was actually using the card on my team. You know, obviously it's not my team that I'm using, but I'm going to be using all of the settings that I normally would use if I were to actually be using the card. Okay, so you know that my offense is a little different from a lot. I like to use actual plays, but I will make sure that we use Kawhi a little bit more, so that way you all can get the feel of what he actually is capable of. So let me go ahead and just set a few settings here really quick, and let's go ahead and get right into it, guys. Like I said, we're not going to be editing out any of this gameplay, but I will edit this part out since he's doing his settings. All right, guys, so as we get this game started, we are going to see that it looks like this guy has the new Galaxy Opal Yao Ming. So this should be interesting, and I have to change this camera view really quick here, guys, so give me a second. He's probably going to drop a bucket on me right now, and I'm trying to catch Kawhi up to him while I can, but as you can see, Kawhi's getting a little bumpy already in the camera angle that you can't see. Can you just miss? All right, guys, let's switch our camera angle here. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get right into this Galaxy Opal Kawhi Leonard gameplay. So I'm gonna bring the ball up with Bonga, kind of give him a little ISO, get it over to Kawhi. Like I said, I'm gonna use Kawhi a little bit more so we can actually see what he is capable of. First shot, he does hit the shot slightly late, so that was a white, but he did actually go ahead and hit it. Now what I'm going to be doing is to take a look and see who this guy is really using on offense as his main person. The reason we do that, because we want to see Kawhi's defense. So as we can see, we take a slightly early contest there. He did get into the play with Zach LaVine. So that is what it is. So the next play here, Kawhi does get blown by, but we do recover, and let's see if he gets a decent contest. And we off to the races with Kawhi. So first, I'm gonna back this out really quick, and then I'm gonna just go ahead and hit this pass to Bonga really quick. As you can see, Kawhi does come up with the assist. He is drawing a lot of attention, which you're probably gonna see quite a bit, guys, because what I'm suspecting is that this guy is going to see Kawhi, and he's automatically going to kind of sweat it a little bit. So as you can see, Kawhi gets back in the passing lane with that long wingspan. Gets around, we do get a contest right here on Bonga, and then we're going to get the push out to Kawhi really quick here. Come here and stop. Now the good thing about Kawhi is he does have, as he gets rips there, he does have that Pro 2 Curry escape, okay? So the main reason, this guy has Kawhi as well actually, the main way that you're normally going to use Kawhi is going to be like a 3-and-D type of guy, but at the same time, Kawhi can definitely go ahead and be like a secondary ball handler, even a primary ball handler if you really wanted him to, okay? So I'm going to kind of use him in both ways so we can get a pretty good view of what he's working with. And as you can see, like I said, Kawhi can be your main ball handler, as he does come with that Hall of Fame handles for days. So he can definitely control that. Now, another thing that I like to do a little differently than the community, guys, I actually on ball a lot, okay? So you're not going to see me sitting here off balling a lot with Kawhi. I will be playing on ball defense and kind of moving them and rotating. And as you can see, Kawhi does get a pretty good contest here. We're going to go ahead and push with Kawhi, hit it to Bonga really quick here, and see if Bonga can get us a bucket. He does not. But as you can see, and here comes Kawhi back on defense. Kawhi does draw a lot of attention from the opposing team, okay? So having Kawhi on your team, as you can see, my team is pretty decent. It's not like a crazy god squad, but as you can see, Kawhi will draw a lot of attention from the opponent. So that is a good thing about the card. And as you can see, it looks like he's going away from him now. I don't know if he's intentionally going away from Kawhi, or if that just happens to be who he's handling the ball with at that certain time. So it does look like he's getting away from it. As you can see, not a really great shot from here, but Kawhi does get the contest, and we get a miss on this end. So here we're going to ISO a little bit with Kawhi. We're going to kind of let him do his thing, see what he's talking about. So as you see, we hit the screen there, see if we can get a green, and we do get the green from Kawhi. So like I'm telling you guys, you can run your offense through Kawhi if you really wish to do so. I personally wouldn't do it, nor would I suggest it, but as a secondary ball handler, he may be pretty elite in that aspect. And the reason that I wouldn't use him as a primary ball handler is because you want him to save most of his energy on a defensive end, because that's what he really is supposed to be used for. As we get the ball, Kawhi hits him with the Pro 2, and we get a white, and he does miss that one. So as you can see, we got one green with Kawhi, and this guy's taking back shots, but as you can see, Kawhi's all over the place. Let's go ahead and get Kawhi with a step back here, and we draw back. Now let's get it back to Kawhi. Like I said, we're going to use him a little bit more because I know that this gameplay is really about him. So we're going to utilize him quite a bit. And as you can see, we're coming down to 35 seconds in the quarter. Kawhi does get a step here. Let's see if he can hit the pull up, and he misses the pull up. Now 2K did nerf fades, so that could be another reason why you see that miss there. As you can see, his Kawhi does go ahead and splashes a green there, so that's still a good signing for you all to see what Kawhi can kind of do. Now I'm going to call for a pick and fade here from him, and let's see what he gives me here. Now we got another white, a slightly late. Now, which can be the guys that I'm just trying to get used to his jump shot, as this is my first time playing with him. I know that he does have the Ray Allen base, but it could just be a factor of me really getting used to his jump shot while we're missing so few of these. So first quarter is actually going to expire there, and as you can see from just a short snippet of raw footage from Kawhi, I mean, he's pretty good. I didn't green as many shots as I thought I was going to with that base, but again, that could just be me getting used to the shot. But Kawhi is going to be elite defensively. As you can see, you can use him as a main or secondary ball handler. And that's really what you're going to get out of Kawhi. You're going to get an elite defender. And he does this thing. I have some more to say about the card. But what I'm going to do is that I'm going to finish this game up really quick. And then I'll kind of wrap up what I'm thinking about Kawhi after the video. So I will finish this game, and then I will see you all at the end to conclude what I'm thinking about Kawhi Leonard. All right, guys. So that pretty much sums up the Kawhi Leonard gameplay. Now, I did go ahead and finish through the rest of the game just to kind of give you my words and what I think about Kawhi. Now, I did record the remainder of the game. I'm just going to kind of show a few clips in the background next to us, just showing what Kawhi did actually turn out and end up doing in the rest of the game. Now, the game was close. We brought Kawhi in the fourth, and he actually completely took over, guys. Like, when I mean he took over the game, I put him on the main ball handler, and he's a pest, okay? I started getting it going more offensively with him, and I honestly cannot lie to you, this card is ridiculous, okay? Now, I've played with Tracy McGrady's, Jordan. I've played with a lot of guys, but this Kawhi Leonard, and this is me being completely honest, is the best defensive card. Now, I do think he's better than Jordan. Offensively, I think T-Mac has the edge, but Kawhi has what it takes to be just as good. And then, of course, he's going to be better defensively. So, do I think that Kawhi Leonard is above the Tracy McGrady's, the Jordans, the Terry Dishingers, and all of those? Yes. This card is completely worth the grind. I personally went on a Twitter rant basically saying that it wasn't really worth it. Now, do I still believe that? Yes, I really do, because you can get some of that stuff out of Jordan. You can get some of it out of Terry if you have them. Jack gives you some of those things. T-Mac gives you some of that. So if you already have like a stacked team that's crazy, no, I don't think you had to like lose sleep over this card. But if you did the grind for this Kawhi Leonard, man, he's actually crazy. I didn't think that he was going to be that crazy defensively and do what he did. I think he ended up finishing about with 23 points before the guy went ahead and quit. So yeah, man, Kawhi basically took him completely out the game. And the guy quit. He had a God squad too. But that's pretty much it, guys. I just kind of wanted to give you all a little bit of a different feel. You know, I know that a lot of people make these gameplays, but I wanted to do one myself and kind of test the card out for myself and give you my opinion on it. Like I said, if you're close to having it, let's see, we have 7 days left. If you're close to getting this card, continue your grind and get the card. If you came already and you're that close, I would say just continue and finish it, because you will have a great card in your hands, man. But that's been all the content, man. I appreciate it if you have taken the time to watch this video. Let me know what you think about this gameplay. Let me know what you think about Kawhi down in the comments. And until next time, guys, we out.